Welcome to the shop. Today what we're going to talk about is the jointer planer. It's a very useful machine for two purposes actually. One is to make wood flat, and that's its primary. Secondary is with the addition of this fence on the back, it'll actually make things perpendicular or angled if you want, but majority of your work will be perpendicular. So when we want to use things, we want to make sure that they're fairly flat when you start to lay them out. We always start on this side of the table. This is an adjustable side of the table. This one's only adjusted when we actually change the actual cutters to make them sharper or send them out for maintenance. Okay, this will take off up to I think 3/8 of an inch cut, but for our use in school, we want to make sure that it's a minimal cut, 1/8 of an inch. So you'll drag your piece of wood across the blades a number of times in order to get them perfectly flat. All right, so we have fence. The fence, of course, can move backwards and forwards. The lock for the fence, this is the one that adjusts it. I prefer not to touch that one very often due to the fact that it's hard to get it exactly square again. We've got a guard here to try to ensure that your fingers never touch the blades. That usually only happens once. And this is the actual cutting blades that are going here and spin at about 30,000 RPM when it's running. So it's pretty fast. We want to give you as much protection as possible. So we have a number of different types of push sticks. There's ones that have the heel on the back so that you can attach it to a piece of wood and it won't slip off. You can hear it. They range from 1/4 of an inch to 1/2 an inch. This one's homemade, but you can buy ones at the store. They come with the machine. This is one to keep your knuckles out of the actual blades. So what you would do is use in combination this, and you would drive it through. You never want to plane a piece of wood. This is something I found in the scrap bin from a previous adventure. This could break off, fly in your face, or worse, fly in the machine, breaking the machine and causing more damage. More often than not, you'll be using a piece of wood like this, or even rougher. So, all right, so on off, this one's got a tricky button. I love to trick people with it by saying, okay, you know, the button's in, oh, push the on button, push the on button, push the on button. Don't fall into that trap. If it's not turning on when you go like this, it's one of two things. Well, one of three things. One is this switch is not out, and then you push it on. If that doesn't occur, the two other options are dust collector's not on, or the main power is not on. You need to get a teacher in order to get those turned on.